Welcome back to Living with a Classic, and you join me on a beautiful fall drive out on the Daimler XJ40. Just took it for a little spin, make sure everything felt fine, and filled up with a little bit of fuel because it's out for sale now. It's been out for about half a day so far. I've had 3 responses so far, and 2 are interested in come and have a look at the car. One said he might want to come and have a look tonight. So we'll see how that goes. You can never trust it till the person's actually right there with money in hand wanting to buy the car. I have listed it though very fairly. Told about the flaws it has, been very honest. I spoke to people on the phone and really said, well, there's rust in places. Structurally it's very good though. It's just cosmetic, and gone through it, and hopefully they understand it. I've also priced it not very high at all. I think it's a fair price. There's a little bit of wiggle room on it. I do have sort of a lowest level that I won't let it go for because I don't feel like giving it away. But, you know what I mean. But yeah, XJ40, fantastic car. I've loved owning it. It was a dream car of mine when I was little because these were new when I was little and I thought they were so cool. Loved owning it. Absolutely gorgeous. Whenever I get into it, I just feel so relaxed. It fits me really well. But it has to go. It's making room for something else. I will let you know what that is sometime in the spring. It's going to arrive. And the replacement is really, really something. So you will understand why I need to get rid of it. I just need the room because I keep having a lot of customer cars and I need storage space for those as well when I'm working on them and waiting on parts and things like that. So it had to go, and you can't keep them all because you can't really drive them all. This thing has been insured and on the road all summer, and I haven't driven it in the summer. I've driven it before summer, driven it now a little bit in the fall, but I don't know, it just sat. And that's just because, I don't know, there were other cars I rather wanted to drive. And that's the thing about it. And there's also about projects here on the channel. It was never the most popular car here. The videos never really did that well compared to others, and that's something I have to think about as well, because I have a finite amount of time that I can spend on every car because I want to film and do projects with it, and if I don't get a return from it in some sort of way, then it's not worth doing it. So either return that, all my neighbors are out walking their dogs, either a return that, I love using the car and I'll use it more, which for some reason I don't use it that much, or a return that you guys like to watch it. So that is one of the reasons. The other is, like I said, I just, there's some things you don't get motivated with, and this was one of those cars. I can never really get motivated to work on it. I had motivation at first, but the jobs that are left are sort of simple jobs, and I don't know why. It's just hard to say. I just rather work on other things. Like I like the XJ6, the XJ12, and all the other ones. But still, it is a bittersweet goodbye because I definitely don't hate this thing. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful car. It runs really well. It's a smooth engine. It pulls well. It's very comfortable. So maybe I will have an XJ40 at some time in the future. But it's been great experiencing this one. So now we'll see if it will sell. Fingers crossed it does. And hopefully it goes to a good new home. That's really all I want. I want it to go to a good home. I don't want someone to see it as a cheap Jag and just drive it till the wheels fall off it. I want someone to actually fix the little paint issues with it and fix the headliner, fix some other things, and actually make a really nice car out of it. But until now, this is the XJ40. It's been a good time, but it's making way for something even more awesome. Well, this is a blast from the past. If you remember, really early on the channel, I went on a road trip with this guy to pick up some stuff for his 944 and some other things. And he called me earlier today and wanted the XJ40.
And I'm happy I did.
So because it was someone I know, I threw in all XJ40 bits I have, so I got no parts left at all for these cars. And I'm hoping it's going to be as good to you as it's been to me.
I expect it to be, and I feel like I've pleased you. I feel like I've made a pretty good deal.
No, but I'm happy to. Like I said, I just want an enthusiast to have this car. Like I did an intro video to this before when I drove it yesterday, and I said I'm not putting it out for a lot of money. I just sort of want it
to end up in the right place.
Yeah, I don't want someone to just like be like, oh, it's a cheap Jag, I can drive it till the doors falls off. I want it to yeah. And you're gonna daily it. That's super cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Exactly.
Right now, I daily up until now, I daily the Porsche 944, and you know, it's an open diff, manual steering, no ABS.
No.
I mean, there are 15 reasons I shouldn't be driving it in the winter, and just like we said earlier, I'll probably be driving this in the summer as well.
Yeah, it's a lovely summer car. And like I said, if you have any issues, we'll help each other out. We'll work it out.
Sounds good.
Awesome. But it's been good, XJ40. But bye for now.
So the XJ40 is sold, but there was a little bit of drama a couple hours later. So I got a call from him, and this was maybe almost 10 o'clock at night, something like that, 9:30, something like that. And he said car has quit on him on the way home, and because he'd been to his parents' house for some dinner, showed the car, and then it quit on him. So I came there with a can of gas, and it restarted. Then only ran for 500-600 meters, and then it quit again. So definitely it has a fuel pump issue. So the weird issue that I've had, which seems to really be a fuel pump issue. So I said the least I can do is help you with a tow. So I had a friend of mine who was bringing some to my house anyways, do an extra tow for him for a small fee, and then I said I'll buy you a fuel pump. So I bought him a fuel pump. He's still really happy with the car, and he's going to swap out the fuel pump this weekend, and I think it's found a good new home. I'm really happy that he's the one that bought it because like I said, I didn't want a lot of money for it. It went really cheap. I just wanted to go to a good home, and I think it's gone to a good home. It's just I wish it would have behaved a little bit better, but I really think it's gone to a good home. Like I had mentioned before, there is a replacement for the XJ40. It's not going to arrive until the spring, but I think you guys are going to love it. Not sure if anyone's going to guess it, but there'll be a big reveal. It's my biggest purchase yet, and I'm quite proud of it, but it's being stored at a friend's place. So in spring, you guys will see it, and I think you guys are really going to love it. Anyways, XJ40 has been good. Maybe I'll have one in the future, but I think I will probably get the next generation, probably get an X300 and try that out. I've never had one, and I really like those as well. So now I've had an XJ40, tried it out. It's fun to try something else. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. It really would help out a lot. Behind me here is a Mark II, which you'll see some videos on really soon. I'm just fitting the chrome around the windscreen right now. The car's just been painted. I'm going to do a tune-up on it later, and that will be a video for you guys. But until next time, I'm Adam. This was Living with a Classic. I'll see you soon.